trying to find my hostel now. I thought I'd found it. I thought it was that building. It's got the right number, and I guess I'm on the wrong street. So yeah, I'll keep looking. Well, I found the place eventually. I'd say aesthetically that the Dragonfly Hostel is so far my favorite. It's got a nice rooftop terrace here. It's just like a sitting area. And rooms and such are down below. Showers are just underneath there. But yeah, so far, I like it out of all the hostels I stayed at. Aesthetically. And a big bonus was it had hot water. The Wild Rover place did not. It was very unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna head out and explore. Well, Grandma, I'm here in the main square of Arequipa, also known as the Plaza de Armas, which it looks like every major city has a plaza named that. In this far corner, we got this cool edifice, assuming a church, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna try and rotate over to get a better view of the building on the other side here. Sorry for the cough. No gracias. But yeah, we arrived, like I said, at 5:30 this morning. Tomorrow morning I'm getting up at 3. Day after that I get up at 5. I can rest the day after that, and then it is the power push through. Gotta get up at 4 for Machu Picchu, 3 for Rainbow Mountain, and then I gotta catch a flight home, so it's gonna be a wild week. Alright, I've been informed that this is a cathedral, so in a moment I'm going to be seeing if I can get inside there. It's about 8 a.m., so stuff is just starting to open up. At some point I need to find a bank/ATM though, as I'm running out of soles. The Peruvian currency. I tried doing it earlier, but all the ATMs kept rejecting it, so we'll see what happens. I might figure it out, might not. We'll see. I just sat down for lunch in Arequipa, and for lunch I'm gonna have an alpaca steak. Yeah, this was one of 2 dishes that I was told I had to try when I came to Peru. The second one will hopefully be happening tonight, might be tomorrow. Might have to wait till Cusco though. I'll let you know how it is. So I just finished my alpaca steak, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it reminded me a lot of moose. Don't really know why it would. Alpacas and moose are 2 very different animals, and this is a domesticated alpaca, not even some sort of game or hunted thing. But yeah, if you'd given it to me, I would have just said it was moose. Yeah, so I'm gonna just hang out for the rest of the day here in Arequipa. It's about 1 p.m. So we got here at 5 a.m. I saw most everything. Well, I saw all the stuff that was on my list. So I'm gonna head back to the hostel now and see what else I can see is around town for the afternoon. If there's nothing, I'll just take it easy. Because yeah, I've already been walking around for about 7 hours or 8 hours. So, alright. But tomorrow we're doing Colca Canyon, so that should be fun. So it's about 2:50 in the morning, and in about 10 minutes, supposedly I'm getting picked up for the Colca Canyon tour. We'll see what happens. I went to bed yesterday at like 5:30, and then just slept till about 1. I don't feel terrible, but I also just, you know, wish I could sleep until noon. But the canyon should be worth it. So we have not quite made it to the Condor Lookout, but we are overlooking the pre-Inca terraces, which I'm hoping they show up. I can see on the screen that there's a lot of bleed through from the sun, so hopefully we can see them, but we'll have to figure that out later. Pretty cool here. I think we're at the tail end of the canyon, because what I read online is the second deepest canyon in the world, and that is clearly not that deep. But yeah, I'm excited to see these condors.
Quick, guys, quick! Jeez, I missed it. I got one. Mine's just not even focusing.
Yeah. Well, we started at 3:15 a.m. It's now about 9 a.m. and we made it to Condor Point. There's, I know, a group of them up there, and then some that just flew by. But there's a path that we're gonna walk down there, and I saw a bunch more flying that hopefully we'll be able to see them a little bit better down there. But yeah, it's the Andean condor, not the Californian condor that you and I saw at the Grand Canyon. Well, Grandma, I've now seen the Andean condor in Colca Canyon. Compare that to the California condor we saw at the Grand Canyon, I would put it below that. I think very fondly on those memories, but it's also because I thought you were dying. I thought it was gonna be our last moments together. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. Yeah, but yeah, so Andean condor and the Colca Canyon, the second deepest canyon in the world, which is a little deceiving because they measure it from top of the mountain down to bottom of the river, not from where we're standing here. But still cool. I don't know if we're stopping anywhere else. That is yet to be conveyed, so we'll find out. Alright, we are at the highest point of the road. All of these stacked stones are something to do with the ancient Incan religion, where they would stack them to thank the volcanoes in the air for being here. Over there, you can see that volcano that's been erupting all day. I guess it erupts 25 times a day. If you're curious, the altitude at this place, I've been told, is 4,910 meters, which my rough conversion puts it at 16,000 feet. Definitely the highest I've ever been. Laramie, for example, is at 7,220 feet, so this is twice that. But yeah. Oh, actually, I have a funny story about the van. I'll tell you when we get back to the city. Well, Grandma, I've come to the end of my second and final day in Arequipa. This is the Plaza de Armas at night. It is all lit up. We got the cathedral over there. And then on all three sides are these arched buildings. Final thoughts on Arequipa is it's okay. I mean, it wasn't really my favorite city. There wasn't a huge amount here. I basically saw everything I wanted to see in the first 6 hours. Colca Canyon sucked. The more I thought about it, it was really terrible. I paid the equivalent cost as my Machu Picchu tickets to get in there. We were only there for about 30 minutes, and I was on the bus from 3 a.m. to about 10 a.m.-ish. Maybe it was 3 to 9 or something, but still 6-ish hours this morning. And then we were on it again for another 5 hours this afternoon coming back. Not worth. I really didn't even... in the other clip you'll see I call it the canyon, I give you the depth and stuff. I later learned that's not really the canyon, that's just the valley that leads into the canyon. The condors were okay, they were just big birds. Yeah, if I could go back in time, I would definitely not do that. I would just spend one day in Arequipa and I would have left for Cusco today. But you live and you learn. Now I can say I've been to Colca Canyon. Well, I've been past the part of Colca Canyon where you have to pay the admission. But yeah, so I'm finishing up my last day here, and tomorrow I go to Cusco. And then in Cusco, I've got the city/outer ruins tour. I've got Machu Picchu and I've got Rainbow Mountain, all back to back to back. And then I'll be home in 6 days from now. So, all right, I will see you in Cusco. I almost forgot to tell you the van story. When we were passing the 16,000 foot mark altitude on the highway/road towards Colca Canyon the first time, not on the way back, but on the first time, there was this girl, they were doing a family trip. She was maybe 14 to 16, like hard passed out. So it was a little wild to see how altitude can affect some people. I felt fine, but you know, I'm also the next step in human evolution, so. But yeah, on the way back she was fine, which was good, but there was another lady, not in our group, but a different lady in a different van that like passed out on the sidewalk. We were sitting there taking pictures of this volcano. It's the part of the clip where you see all those stacked stones, and there's this lady just passed out on the sidewalk. Yeah, it was wild, but yeah, everyone turned out okay. They got them the coca leaves, which is the cure-all here. Coca leaves being the leaves you make cocaine from. So, but yeah, so that is what happened in the van.